Welcome to another episode of the Good Guys Podcast. My name is Brandon Dixon. I am a happily married man and a humble father of four. And as always, I am here with none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Joshua Ezzy.
That's it, man. Back here for another one. Excited about this one, brother.
You excited about this one today?
Oh yeah, man. I think we got a really good lineup for the people.
We've got a really good show.
Yeah, I think we got some. I think we got some good topics, man.
All right, absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Oh, before I start, I just want to let the people know. We mentioned it a couple of episodes ago that back in high school, me and Josh used to remix popular songs of the day, hip hop and R&B songs.
Yep.
We like to call them holy parodies.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to have our first holy parody drop next week.
I'm excited, man. I'm spitting hot fire on this one, brother.
I need you to spit hot fire on this one, Josh.
I have no choice, man.
So it's going to be our holy parody of R. Kelly's classic hit, Bump and Grind. Somehow we found a way to make that holy.
Oh, we made it so holy that never mind. Go ahead.
We made it holy, and we're going to drop it next week. So be on the lookout for that. The Good Guys Podcast, holy parodies.
Now, know that we're in the beginning stage, so it may not be mixed and mastered perfectly, but
no, it is not mixed and mastered. An engineer, I am not. Okay, but yeah.
But the message is still strong.
The message is there. So
do you want to let
the Grammys?
What is it about? The Grammys are tonight?
The Grammys are tonight.
Man, I'm acting like I care about that. I don't really care.
I mean, I'm probably not going to watch it, but I mean, we should probably be nominated for something. I feel like. I mean,
yeah,
we will. I think next year we'll be there.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
telling you, all it takes is one. All it takes is one catching steam, brother.
That's it. That's all it takes. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the show. And we'll start with the airing of grievances. I've got one today that is very near and dear to my heart because I have, I won't say I have what the airing of grievances is about because the airing of grievances is about bad kids.
Man, this is a very universal topic, bro, because I work at a school with a handful of them.
I was about to say, I know you can relate to this one because you work at a school, so you probably face this even more than I do. I have kids, but they're not bad. I train my kids.
Well, I face these cons every day, 5 days a week.
And you're probably, like I said, you're probably more familiar with this. I was just taken aback because, I'm not used to this on a daily basis. But so I'm at the gym and I'm playing ball. Well, I'm in between games. I just got buckets, won the game, feeling really good. And as I walk to the water fountain, I see a kid who's got a shoelace untied. And I said, hey, little man, your shoelace is untied. You might want to go ahead and tie that. And he said, no. And
whoa,
I said, come again. And he said, no, I don't want to tie it. I said, no, I don't want to tie it. And I was like, I mean, that doesn't even make sense what you're saying. I mean, just logistically speaking, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, you're far less efficient if your shoes are untied. You can't run as fast. You can't jump as high. I don't understand.
This is true.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out. And he says, no, get out of my face. And he runs away. I'm like, I may have exaggerated some of that story, but it doesn't matter. The point is, kids don't listen to what they don't respect their elders.
Of course not.
And I don't know what happened because when I was a kid, I was raised to respect the people that are older than me. Like if I would have talked back to an adult, I would have gotten slapped. Somehow my parents would have came out of nowhere and slapped me.
Swap. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I think it is, man?
What is it, Josh? Because you deal with this on a daily basis. Talk to me. Ease my troubled mind.
I'm actually an expert in this field. Seeing that. Seeing that I'm in year 2 of working in a Title I school, for those who know what a Title I school that means, is one of the low performing schools in Charlotte, if not top 5, top 10 in North Carolina. So you got to understand, I'm dealing with certain cases where these kids, BD, don't have no image of respect. Their parents are disrespectful to the gas station clerk. Their parents are disrespectful to people on the road. Like, they see more disrespect than respect. Like, you see these kids acting older than they are. Their disrespect is like 20-year-old disrespect. So they're getting, what I learned is behaviors learned. So they're learning this disrespectful behavior that when I first got to the school, man, I was like, none of y'all choked none of these kids out yet?
Wow.
Like, I'm like, none of y'all choked them out. Like, nobody's caught a case. And what I realized was their level of disrespect is actually a cry of help. That's what I got. They really, honestly, bro, you know what I've learned?
What'd you learn?
I always tell them, you're going to reap what you sow. I say, you know what? I said, when kids that are very disrespectful, I'm like, go ahead and keep being disrespectful, because you're not going to meet Mr. Ezzy everywhere. One day, somebody's going to shoot you. Boy, I be telling them the truth. I be like, man, by 16, you're going to be 6 feet under. I'll be honest with them. I said, do you know they're building prisons because of your lower performing scores, third grader? Do you not understand, third grader, right now that they are looking at you to be a part of the prison system and free labor? I let them keep doing it, because disrespectful kids don't want to listen. They don't listen until, and even if they're in prison or locked up, they still don't listen.
That's true.
So
that's true. Yeah.
Bad kids, man, I tell them, I even tell my employer, my principal, 90% of my energy is going to go to kids who want help, who want to change, and the good kids. These bad kids, we're going to get them out of the school. And people will say, that's mean, Josh. No, I tell them kids, I'm documenting everything you're doing. You're going to be out of here by March. Because I've been nice and my job requires for me to document things. So I've been gracious, been Christ-like, and now I'm like, bring the basin. I'm about to wash my hands off this one. They ain't no Barabbas. We're not asking for nobody. You're out of here, bro. We got one kid leaving the school in the next couple of weeks. So it is what it is, bro. If you want to be disrespectful all you want, listen, one swipe of the pen can get you into a self-contained classroom. And I tell these kids, you really want to be with the crazy kids, right? What y'all doing? Y'all acting crazy. You keep acting crazy, you're going to be in a room with the real crazy kids.
Don't give them a reason, because they will put you right there with the crazies and give you some medication while you're at it.
Yeah, man. And I think most of these parents, bless their hearts, man, bad environments produce, well, I wouldn't even say that. Bad parenting to a degree, bad culture makes bad kids. But I can't really say that's 100% true, because a lot of kids are in bad situations and truly are good kids. I just think, BD, you just got a taste of what I get daily. And I promise you wouldn't last working in my school for 24 hours.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I would have far long ago jacked a kid up and got fired immediately.
Yeah, man. They can't prove what the camera doesn't see. Just joking.
Oh, I would have been stealth as well. Yeah, I would have. Probably the first day after a kid talked slick to me, I would have got the blueprints of the school, found out where the cameras are not, and made my plans accordingly. But I think there's just a lack of good old fashioned butt whoopings. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, man.
I think that's what it is, because I got my behind whooped.
Exactly.
And I think it was out of that fear that
these kids, these parents don't whoop no more, bro. They don't whoop anymore. They take tablets away. You know why we got whooped a lot? Because we didn't have nothing to be taken away as kids.
I didn't have anything to take. We had one TV in the house. I didn't get to watch that. So the only thing you could really take away from me was books.
Oh,
what, are you going to take my books, Mom? You going to take my books?
Listen, I told a kid the other day, I said, you know what our iPad was? Our iPad was the light bright, bro.
Exactly. That was our tablet.
Bro, because we didn't have nothing to take away. They couldn't take nothing away. So we got whooped. That's why we're pretty good, man.
Exactly.
But bruh, I'm older than a lot of these people, these kids' parents, bruh. I'm 32. Some of these parents are 23, 24. They're babies raising babies, and they got no
Right.
disrespect, but they got, purple colored hair, red colored hair, gold teeths, sagging pants. Like this is the fruit from a tree that's still growing. That
Right.
don't have strong roots, strong branches. They're just having babies, bro. And I mean making babies. Like 9, like we got parents who have 9 kids, bro. Like, how do you have 9 kids and you're not rich? Rich people don't even do that.
Bruh, I've got 4. If you have 9 kids, I mean, there's just a dereliction of duty somewhere.
I was like, man, this is not the agricultural age. This is not the industrial age. Like,
yeah, if you've got land and, that 9 kids, you can have them out there tilling the land, reaping the harvest. Hey, that's great. But that's not the case in inner city Charlotte.
No.
Why do you have 9 kids?
Yes. Why do you have 9 kids? Like, close it. Put a sign out and say, be back when married. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like, I'll be back in 15 minutes. And there you go. Conceived the kid, conceived another kid. So, I don't fault the kids all the way, but I also I always say this to the kids. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand these options you have? Y'all know what's right and wrong. So I can't even blame you. Now, if it's urges that you can't control, it may take some patience. But what the system does now, they fill these kids up with so much medicine. And when these kids come to school with no medicine, BD, they're crazy.
Right.
Jumping off tables, running around. I'm like, bruh, don't bring your kids to school if they ain't had a medicine.
Right.
But what bothers me is that they put so much medicine in these kids, and the kid just needs to go outside and run, really.
That's what they really need.
But, when you got a bunch of people who wasn't raised around young black boys and young brown boys, they diagnose things too early. Because they're not familiar. Most white kids didn't run around like our kids did. And if they did, I mean, yeah, white kids, but they say that's just kids. When they see our kids do it, they can't stay still. They can't pay attention. It's like maybe the environment is not conducive for their learning. Maybe
they're just a kid. Like I was the same way. Like,
yeah, I was too.
I couldn't stop moving when I was a little kid. I would run around.
Wow. The image that I got in my head of you not wanting to sit down and move around. I would too if I had a happy upbringing.
You know what? Here you go.
I just do this for the people. I really don't really care, but I was just joking.
But yeah, man, bad kids. Parents, please parent your children. Beat their behinds.
Beat their behinds, man. I turned out okay. The good guys turned out good.
Podcast. We may get some, maybe the FCC or somebody is going to listen to this and say that this is wrong, but beat your kids. Not violently.
Listen, there's a difference between spanking and straight I understand there's certain levels of whooping that's just not good. I'm not sitting there saying, we was beat with drop cords and switches. My mom used to plaster switches together and we used to get beat. But
what was that thing Jesus got whipped with? The 9 tails?
Man, 9 tails.
My parents used to put something together that had to have been something close.
I was like, am I going to get 40 of these? Or like, what do we...
Switches had intertwined. Like, what kind of contraption is this?
I'm like, you brought the tree, mama? Like, is this the tree? As a kid, everything is huge. Bro, I look at I'm like, the switches is like 9 feet tall, bro.
Switch, it tied in with an extension cable, tied in with a. No, I'm just.
Bro, I was like,
I'm exaggerating. Nah, Mom and Dad, they never beat me.
I got beat with a drop cord. I tell you.
I think I did one good time, and that thing is no joke.
Drop. I still got a mark on my lap.
No joke.
I got a mark. People think I got a mark on my leg like a Q dog mark. From a drop cord. It's still there.
Was in a fraternity.
Well, they thought I was I wasn't even in it. They was like, why is it on your thigh though? It shouldn't be on your arm.
Isn't it normally?
Don't worry about it. Just know.
Know.
That was a reminder.
Man.
And at the end of the day, spare the rod, spoil the child, man. All these kids are spoiled for a reason, bro. Because you didn't give them the Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go. The key words in that verse is train, should, and way. You got to know what's the way they should go. And then your methods of training will gear them that way. And sometimes it takes feeling pain to know the right path.
It's true.
And that's guided us. And I just think
there's not a lot of growth that happens in life without pain.
Everything requires pain.
Everything requires pain for you to get better, for you to grow.
So beat your kids, man.
Because
if you don't beat your kids, somebody working the school system is going to jack them up for you.
That's true.
Because
it's going to happen.
If you don't touch your kids, if you don't beat your kids, somebody else is going to beat them, whether it's an adult, another kid. I got a kid in my school who used to always hit girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude hit him in the face because he hit a girl. I didn't suspend him.
Street justice.
Nah, man, I said, bruh, he had it coming. The other kid, for him hitting the girl, he went home. The other kid got IS. I said, bruh, thank you. You did what I couldn't. So he hit that kid so loud, the whole gym got quiet, bruh. I said, man, stop playing. Stop trying to be something you're not, bad kids. Parents, turn up the volume right now. I got a message to your bad kid. Keep acting like you acting.
Mm-hmm.
This system is designed to put you, bad kids, in cages. If you keep hitting up on people and acting what these rappers want you to act like, you ain't going to a mansion these rappers are going to.
Right.
They got goons to do the dirty work for them.
Exactly.
And most of them don't even rap about the life they live.
Half of them don't.
They got you living their raps, and they don't even live their raps.
Right.
So you might as well find the way, because if you don't, man, ain't nobody gonna come visit you.
If you don't hit your kids, someone else will, whether that be another student, whether that be a teacher, whether that be a police officer, because we know that they like to administer weapons nowadays.
Yeah.
Or whether it's Ray in prison.
I'm telling you, somebody's going to hit your child. So I'm not sitting there saying you beat them and you got to check to see if they're breathing. We're not saying that. But taking a kid's iPad ain't going to do nothing.
Right. And just so we are clear, some of this is you should beat your kids, but we're not saying that beat your kids.
Beating and abuse is two totally different things. Yes. Chelsea. Yes, you that's about to write.
Yes.
Yes, you, the one that works for whatever you work at. Listen.
Hit delete.
Unsubscribe. I understand. You know why? When you have kids, I want to be there when you wear them out, because you don't got patience like Jesus. You don't got that level of patience. Use all these methods. Go ahead and use all these methods. You know what's the best method? Laying on of hands. That's the best method.
That's the best one.
That's the best one. And y'all don't want to believe the Bible. That's cool, man. But when you took the Bible out of school, you took the belt out of the school too. And you're seeing why the school system's the way it is. Beat them kids. I'd rather for a mature, stable. Okay, let me tell these parents, don't beat your kids while you're angry. Okay, I'm not sitting there saying that.
Right. That's good advice. Don't beat them while you're angry.
Calm yourself down. Remove yourself. Do what my mama did. I used to wonder why it took so long for my mom to beat me, until I just got an epiphany just now that she probably took time because she didn't want to kill me.
Exactly.
So what we need for you to do is calm down, be stable, be emotionally stable, and then administer the whooping.
And on some real parental advice and sound knowledge, talk to your kids about why they're about to get that whooping. And I know this isn't something that always happens, but it should. And it's something that I actually do with my kids. Like, I will sit them down and explain to them why you're getting this whooping.
That's why
I probably take it too far. I break it down into the larger scheme of, being an African American man. My son's looking at me like, Dad, what are you talking about? And I'm breaking down, Black Panther political movements from the 1960s and things like that. This is why you're getting whooped. And he has no idea what's going on.
He's looking for pictures. You giving him like paragraphs and pie charts.
Right. But you should explain why they can't do what they're doing. If they're, not being obedient, not listening, I break down to them, hey, you think it's a joke, not listening to me. But if you get pulled over by a cop and they start telling you, barking orders, and you don't want to listen to them, check the news and see what's going on.
Check it. Because you got to cooperate with authority.
Exactly. So it is important, all jokes aside, to discipline your children and to explain to them why they're getting disciplined.
Yeah, man, you might think this old fashioned, outdated, man, but it worked for me, and the Bible says God even chastens those whom he loves. And I think chastising and doing what you got to do out of love with wisdom, whoop with wisdom.
That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt. I whoop with, forget the I am. Whoop with wisdom. Whoop your kids. Whoop with wisdom. Whoop your kids. Give them wisdom. Because if you train them up right, man, they won't depart from it.
All right. We went 20 minutes on whooping your kids, so we're going to go ahead and go to a different topic.
I'm acting like I got kids.
Yeah. Well,
but I got 700 of them at the school.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, all right. We're going to move on to a topic that was actually mentioned in the comments. This is our first ever
Ask a Good Guy.
Ask a Good Guy topic. So here it is. Don't ever say we don't read the comments.
It took us 3 weeks, but we're here.
Nice. It took us a while, but we do what we can. So we're going to talk about social media etiquette. And I'm going to let you take the lead on this one, Josh, because as it is well documented, I'm not very active on social media. I'm kind of stuck in the 90s.
Wow.
I haven't really got on it like that. So I'll let you go ahead, set the rules. Let us know, Josh, how to be social media proper.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and take it from here, Brandon. First we got to understand, man, be like, what does it really mean to be social? Like, as we're getting into the technology, like the super hyper technology age, we talking about what we saw from the Jetsons to a degree. As we are embarking on this age, we can't allow technology to strip us from our basic human social traits, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are social media social, but not social individuals. That the only time that we communicate is through a phone, through a inbox, through a poke, old Facebook, through all these a mention. We communicate like that, but it's stripping us of our human trait of community and really seeing the body language, the hurt. And I think social media should not be a place of immersion. Like that's not even a word. If it is, wow, that's good.
It is a word.
Social media should not be your place of prominent social engagement. I think when it comes to etiquette, bro, I think people need to be able to separate what's private and what's public. Okay. People are making a relationship so public that everybody's involved. Everybody has something to say. Everybody contributes. Everybody is in the know versus keeping what's valuable private. BD, your most valuable assets, are you showing them off?
No, not at all.
When you show off your most valuable assets, people who are robbers and thieves and jealous and envious people, you're giving them reason to invade what should be private, but you made it public. And I think social media etiquette, I think is a real good conversation. I think we need to discuss because a lot of people are out here. You know what bothers me about social media is that people talk to God through their Facebook status.
I never understood that.
I'm like, God don't even follow you in real life. What makes you think he follows your social media page? Like,
God's not on Facebook.
He's not on.
Are you praying to God, or are you like? Why are you putting your prayer on Facebook?
Like, but I think people who was born into this era, didn't have what we had. Like, there were times where we rode our bikes and you will see a pile of bikes while there's a pile of our bikes, but in the distance you see kids playing ball, kids playing outdoor football. Like our social skills were pretty intact because we had no choice. We like AOL dial-up, man. We went outside for 40 minutes, came back in, and still was making that AOL noise. Exactly, bro. I was like, do y'all right now? There's some people listening to this right now. It's like, I don't even know what that is. What was he doing?
Exactly. Today's kids will never know.
They think you had a seizure, bro. We had patience. Do kids understand how patient we had to be with social media when we was growing up?
Right.
To have a not even social media, but have an internet experience took you about 20 minutes.
20 solid
minutes.
You had to really want to get on the internet.
You had to really want to, man, because about time you got on there, you fell asleep.
And even when it actually came up, it took about 5 minutes for each page to load.
Yeah, so if it wasn't on that first page, you might as well forget it. What was tabs? Because I'm not clicking about. I don't want to know nothing about you because you should have put it on the first page, put it on the home page.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that people need to be able to separate what's private from what's public. And a lot of these people online, people swear that these people really care about their best interest. Mm-hmm. As a personality online through Coach Josh, like I saw it firsthand in the last 5 or 7 years of my life that people are drawn to what you post. But when they really meet the real you, they don't really stomach it because people see you and they formulate their expectations of you. And when they formulate those expectations, it erases what it means to engage human to human.
Right. That's something that, social media has, it's allowed us to keep up with a larger web of people, like people that, you went to college with that you'll probably never see again, but you're able to keep in touch with them through social media. That's great. But it has definitely diminished our social skills because instead of picking up the phone, which you used to have to do, you can just look at what they have going on. Oh, I see what you have going on. I don't even need to call you and talk to you. If you don't have social media, you have no idea what's going on. You have to pick up the phone. Hey, man, how's it going? Yeah, everything good? Oh, you got any kids? Oh, you got a kid? Oh, cool. Facebook, you can go on there. Hey, they got 2 kids. Cool. I keep going about my life.
Exactly. And they know you're
yeah. But yeah, I mean, like you were saying about, private and public things like that. I think that's my biggest hang up about social media. And I'm probably on the extreme end of, one spectrum, whereas some people are on the other end, and I'm sure there's a happy medium. But I just feel like some things, like your most valuable assets, like you said, are to be kept private. Like everybody don't know how much money I make because that's something that you want to keep private. Everybody know how much money you make. That's why these athletes be having problems. That's why Biggie said more money, more problems.
That's true.
When people know how much money you got, then you're going to have more problems. When people know, about your valuable things, whether that be if you have my relationship with my wife is sacred and valuable to me. I don't have it all over Facebook because some of y'all women out there, God bless your hearts, y'all don't care, man.
Y'all don't care. Y'all savages.
I think that makes men more attractive to y'all sometimes, that somebody actually wants you. So I keep that stuff off of Facebook. I keep, I don't have my kids all over Facebook because people are crazy nowadays.
And
I'm sorry.
Plus B, you got to let ladies and guys, because women and men struggle with what expression of love that certain people believe that if you don't post me online, you're hiding me. Privacy doesn't mean being ashamed. Privacy means I actually care more about us, because we know if women really knew women and men really knew men, people know how to see if you're truly happy. And if you always taking pictures down, putting pictures up, arguing online, subtweeting and talking, and we already, they must be going through another argument. Now you're giving people clues on, hey, big head, everything okay?
Exactly.
Oh, well, we just broke. And then next thing you know, you're allowing unnecessary attention in a place that deserves to be private. And a lot of people get so upset. Well, why don't you post no pictures? Why don't you do that? Because have we made it yet?
Right.
Why am I going to post us? I believe my philosophy is I post engagement on. I don't post relationship, because we don't even know if it's going to work. We believe it's going to work, but we don't want people interfering and slowly crawling through the grass trying to find out stuff, and all of a sudden they're overly on your page, and you getting all this unnecessary attention. That's vice versa. That it's best to keep home private, because when you make things public, you give an unwarranted attention access to something. Then if something does happen, now you all upset, but you showed it to everybody. Don't get mad when your house get robbed, when you doing a Facebook Live version of MTV Cribs.
Exactly.
Talking about where you stay and what you drive. Listen, nobody will ever know how much money I have, because nobody will ever know. I could be a millionaire right now, but you ain't gonna know, because I'm sponsored by Walmart. You know, George, the George line at Walmart, that's what I wear. I got Andrew shoes. Like, kids be talking about my Jordans all they want, but like, nobody gonna come rob me.
Right. Exactly. So
I think it's best, man, for just to keep certain things private. Your relationship should not be online like that. Even when you're married, it shouldn't be about why you not posting me. If your man is an honest man and your woman's an honest woman, she probably is mature enough to understand that it's not best for us to put everything out there, because when we do, we're giving people a license to have a voice into our relationship. And what happens, if you married, which you are, and before y'all got married, and if you was publicizing your relationship, all a girl got to do is write on the wall to give the impression, that something's going on. Now the vibrations in your mind is going crazy, because you're like, so why is she posting on your wall? You didn't do nothing. You didn't do anything, like literally. But people are that slick, and they know the game. Because if you ladies or men are weak mentally, anything will ruffle your feathers.
Right. And that can go both ways. I mean,
that's true.
Same thing for, women, and
vice versa.
In a relationship, if you got a relationship on your page, guys see that, and we gonna test you. So guys can write on your wall, or do little things just like women will do. It goes both ways, just to get under your skin and
hope to find
a way into your relationship. And that's just, and we're not telling anybody what to do. Like, if you want to put your stuff on social media,
do you
put your stuff on social media? I'm just speaking from experience. I'm married right now. We didn't really put a whole lot when we got engaged. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a whole bunch of engagement and wedding pictures. That's about it.
That's it.
But you ain't see a whole bunch of stuff before we got married, because I'm keeping that stuff on wraps. Like, I'm sorry.
Because I bet you people who do that have a better home life, because now the social media aspect is not mixed with it.
I feel like,
go ahead.
I just feel like when you feel the need out. Okay, so you can, it's okay to post stuff and you just want to share it with family and friends. I got it. But I feel like some people take it just to a whole nother level. And I think it's just it's insecurity. You're trying to convince yourself that you've got a great relationship and convince other people that you have a great relationship, when it's really not. I think when you really have a great relationship, you're getting everything that you need from that relationship. You really don't care that much about the external, adulation from other people and saying, oh, the relationship goals, bae goals. Like, your relationship is good. Like it
It's good.
really is. And you get everything that you need from that, the relationship
And
itself.
and for those that are single out there, don't get intoxicated with other people's progression, quote unquote, because a lot of that
Oh,
is
that's a
lies.
word.
All of
That's a
those,
word.
that's a word because that's a lie. You're in your feelings. You're in your feelings off of something that's not even factual. You're in your feelings over something that's not. Are you a fly on their wall? Do you know that he hits her? Do you know that she bites? She talks behind his back and don't love him, but they posting that because, like Brandon said, they're trying to convince themselves, or they're trying to make an ex. Like a lot of these people post just for the ex. They're posting their new love to make their
Right.
old love feel certain type of way, and you should feel a certain
Don't
type of way, knowing that that person is using you to get at somebody else.
right. Don't even care about the new person.
All we're
They just trying to
saying,
get back at the ex.
all we're saying is check your heart. Do what you want to
Right.
do, but check your motives.
And it extends beyond relationships too. Like it goes for status, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Promotion.
lifestyle. Exactly. Like it's easy to get caught up looking at, people that you went to school with. Oh man, they homeowners. They got a house now. Oh man, look at that car. Like they're at this point in life and I'm not. And I've heard it said before, like social media, Instagram, all these social media platforms, these are the highlights. These are a person's highlight reel.
That's it.
So don't get caught up in that. You're not seeing behind the scenes what happened after they snapped that selfie. You know what I mean? You're not seeing, the bad parts of their life. People aren't putting that on Facebook.
They're
When they're sitting on
orchestrating.
the toilet taking a dump, they're not taking a selfie at that point.
No, they're not. They're definitely.
I'm just saying.
If you are, you're a sicko.
Yeah,
But
something wrong with
people do these things, and deep down inside they're hurting. And
Right.
when people overly post something, they're crying out for help. And they're hoping that you can read in between the lines to be social enough to call them. Or some people are just like, you know what, they're gonna listen to this right now and do what I want to do. That's cool. All I'm saying is check your motive. Check and ask yourself, I was guilty of it. Like I'm guilty of it at certain points. I have to always check my heart because I'm a competitive person by nature. And if I see another preacher, another motivational speaker doing something and they're in my peer group, sometimes I get competitive and then I sweat, and then I waste 20 to 30 minutes with a notebook and a pencil and a pen trying to find out a way to get like them or get past them. And I had to check myself and say, Josh, don't push yourself into a place that you're not prepared for. Pace yourself so that when you get there, you can actually be mature enough to handle that position. People want to push themselves because of what people post versus pacing themselves and being okay. Like a lot of I'm giving when I give you information, it's selected information.
Right.
People swear they know me, but don't know nothing about me because I'm only giving you what I want you to know about me.
Run your race.
That's it.
In this thing called life, everybody got their own lane. If you know anything about sprinting, the best way you can lose is to start looking to the left or the right because they're gonna catch up with you.
That's it.
Like run your race, your walk, your path is your path. God has you going at a certain pace because that's the pace that he needs you at. He's preparing you and he's putting things in your path and you're having different experiences at different times because that's the time that you're supposed to have those experiences. So don't get on social media looking at other people's page, looking at, hey, they're here, I should be here. No. Run or race. Don't let social media do that to you.
Let me tell you something. Life, the devil wants us to look at life as a sprint. God has his race as a marathon. There's nothing that God wants you to do to sprint towards. This is a marathon. Like you sprint into the altar, but forgot that your marriage is a marathon. You have to condition yourself at the level to be able to fully run, not start a marathon, but you got to be conditioned to finish the marathon. And many people are trying to sprint, not knowing, like BD says, you're only watching a highlight tape. When I go to YouTube, you know what they showed me? Every shot Steph Curry made.
Exactly.
Every shot Kyrie made. Every shot LeBron makes. but they don't show the bricks or the turnovers. It's the highlight reel. But if you really see that everyone is flawed, even the people at the top, you will take your time. You will be as mystique as possible. You will be as discreet as possible, because you know for a fact, do they bring 20,000 people to come watch the Golden State Warriors practice?
Nope.
Do they bring 20,000 people to come see Tom Brady practice?
They
do they bring 30,000 to watch LeBron in Cleveland? No, they don't. So only invite people into your life when it's performance time, not when you're practicing. And most of y'all be posting stuff online. Y'all break up, and now you got to let all of us know what happened, because we've been invited into the relationship. Now we're asking you what happened.
Exactly. Now you got to explain what happened, why it broke down. Got to rehash all the stuff that you already done been through with that person when you wouldn't have had to if you kept your stuff on wraps.
Man, stop trying to have a reality show and actually be real in your own segment. You know, like, be real in your segment of life and stop trying to have a reality show to show people your ups and downs. That's disgusting, man. I don't want you to see some of my downs. I don't want you to see all of my ups, because I don't want nobody to taint the process for the next wave.
Right.
So that's it, man. I mean, that's a topic that's going to require a lot of time. But I just think social media etiquette is important, man. And motive. The way you move is based upon what's motivating you. And your motivation will determine your motives. And your motives will determine how you move. And you got to really take your time and look at your life and be like, man, I'm out here insecure than a mug, because coach is reading through y'all. Y'all praying to God online. You insecure about your walk with him. Because if you truly walked with him, you would have told him that in your prayer closet. Why are you telling him on social media? You're only telling people, like the Pharisees did, praying on the front porch so that you can get your reward. And Jesus says that's their reward.
Mm-hmm.
God is like, why you telling me this in public? And you pray more online than you do offline.
True.
Let me stop, man. I'm on edge. I'm on edge today, bro. Coach out here coaching. I'm Greg Popovich right now, calling timeouts after 14 seconds.
All right. We'll go ahead and we'll get off of that topic.
Yeah, please.
We're going to switch to something that is even more important.
Woo! I'm excited about this one, man. I'm going to go today to get it.
And it is this week's edition of Smash or Pass. Again, if you are listening to the Good Guys podcast for the first time, we are not talking about smashing or passing males or females. We here at the Good Guys podcast are above that. We hold ourselves to a higher moral standard.
Sure do.
We are talking about delicate food options. Would you smash or would you pass? Today's Smash or Pass comes from a place that I normally consider off limits.
Yeah. But they truly, go ahead, B. Go ahead.
I might have to make an exception. For Josh, Taco Bell is now serving French fries. Not just any French fries, Josh.
Man.
But French fries served with a side of nacho cheese.
See, the thing about Taco Bell, man, they're innovators. Everything they make has a new twist. They break the rules, B. I'm waiting for Chick-fil-A to break some rules, man.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the Chick-fil-A slander.
Bruh, Taco Bell's having fries is revolutionary, bruh.
They've shattered the mold with this one.
They have. They telling people, hey, who said a Mexican place can only have Mexican food?
That's right.
Now, I don't trust, you can't really mess up a potato, but you can definitely, there's no mystery potatoes out there. I don't really care for Taco Bell's mystery meats or where they get their meat from, but a potato?
Right. Just put some seasoned salt on there and throw it in the deep fryer.
The way they look at a commercial, man, they look like they actually might be good.
It looks kind of good, man. I mean, they've got, they come with the nacho cheese sauce. They also have options, if you want to take it up a notch, you can have them, like nachos Bel Grande style,
No.
With the beef and the pico de gallo and the...
Nah, we good at the beef. Just beef and cheese for me.
Just beef and cheese.
That's it for me, man. I don't like all that pico de gallo, all that stuff. I can't.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, I mean, if you want that, you can do that. And I mean, I don't know. I have my questions about Taco Bell's meat, but
man, but you can grab your meat from somewhere else. Nah, I'm joking. No, man.
I will not.
Nah, that's beneath us. This was just this right here, B. You definitely got to go for the experience, and you definitely got to go to find out. You know, I think McDonald's is nervous, man.
Also, the fact that it's 99 cents. So I mean,
what?
It's not really. Yeah, it's only 99 cents. Yeah. Just for the fries and the nacho cheese sauce. If you want to get fancy, then it's going to cost you.
I was gonna.
Yeah, you got to pay to play.
Yeah, you got to pay to play, man.
Yeah, so, but if you just want the fries and the nacho cheese sauce, 99 cents. So, not a lot of risk involved.
Taco Bell showed us two things. Do you know they put this fry out after they released their Illuminati commercial?
Hey, we never talked about that. How did you feel about that commercial? Like, that was just like, wait, what?
It's reminded me.
Went out of your way, like.
No. It's like what The Simpsons does. First off, did you know the guy who created The Simpsons went to Oral Roberts University, bro?
Yeah. You told me that.
But my question is, how does this random guy from Oral Roberts University create The Simpsons that has predicted like it's Nostradamus? The Simpsons have prophesied, like, I don't know, you gotta go to YouTube and just watch The Simpsons, what the Simpsons have predicted, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like these shows and these restaurants are on a wavelength of conditioning us for something. But that really shocked me to see, like, what's it called? Belluminati or something? What is it called?
Belluminati, yeah, something like that.
Or Taco Bell. Taco Bell has always been a risky, push the limits kind of place, kind of company. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna smash.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Like I said, I'm curious. It's more curiosity, but I mean, it sounds like you can't really mess up having fried potatoes and nacho cheese sauce. It's hard to mess up. It's only 99 cents. So there's a low risk, high reward proposition.
Either way, man, the real conversation would be, which may be another one that's got to go down the road once we try this, is the top fast food fries of all time. And I think Taco Bell wants to be a part of that conversation.
Do you think they have a chance to insert themselves into that conversation, Josh?
Bruh, that's rough, man, because I'm telling you, man, it's hard to beat. I mean, shoot, bruh. McDonald's, Burger King always change their fries, man. They're just you don't know what kind of fry they're going to have.
Right.
But, I mean, Checkers fries. I mean, there's a lot of restaurants that have great fries. I think Taco Bell's like, man, there's really not that many Mexican fast foods, so everyone kind of just brushes them off.
You know what they should do? Now that they have fries, have you ever had like one of those California burritos where they have like, the burrito, but that they have French fries in them?
Oh my God. That they're conditioning us, B. You know that's
ready.
Listen, you heard it here first.
Taco Bell will have a California style burrito on their menu within the next 2 years. Book it.
And Taco Bell, please know, Brandon said that. So, because I respect this whole Illuminati thing, and I didn't, if y'all plan on doing that and get mad because we said it first, and this podcast happens to go viral, Brandon said it.
Wow. I'm slightly disturbed at how easily you threw me under the bus there.
Hey, bro, this is the first of many times you did to me, bro. So
this is true.
You threw me under the bus so many times, bro.
This is true. You owe me a few.
So are you smashing the passing, B?
I'm smashing, J.E. I think for the first time on the Good Guys podcast, we are in unanimous decision. We are smashing.
Yeah, man. I might even try it today, man, before I go to the gym. I think I'm going to go and try it and then go lift it off because I know that potato is not it's going to be in the stomach for a while. So I'm pretty sure it's not it's not Five Guys potatoes. I'm pretty sure it's some hand-me-down potatoes, bruh. Or I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of grease they use, bruh. It might taste. I don't know. We just got to try it. Once we try it, we'll know.
My most sincere apology goes to whoever is around you on the squat rack when you go to the gym after eating those fries.
Man, thank you for helping those people. I'll probably eat it afterwards.
maybe do that after.
Yeah. I can't be social in those moments. Or squat.
Yeah. Take somebody out. All right. So we're smashing the Taco Bell fries.
That was the quickest one of all time.
I know. It's over. It's a done dollar. There's not really much more to discuss. We're smashing those things.
Bro, once I saw it, I was like, yeah, smash.
Okay. Fair enough. That's okay. Because we are almost an hour in and we've still got plenty more to discuss.
All right. Sounds good, bro.
So the next topic was born out of, and don't judge me, listeners of the Good Guys podcast, but my wife forces me to watch Ratchet television.
Oh, man.
On a weekly basis. Every weekend, I have to watch reality shows. And it's something that I've become accustomed to. I take great joy out of, picking apart their character flaws, pointing out things that are absolutely ridiculous. Noting that it's nothing more than a loosely scripted sitcom. These scenes are clearly thought of ahead of time.
Of course.
But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So we're watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
You don't even live there.
I do not. That doesn't mean I can't watch it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So, who was it? Man, I cannot think of Portia. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I anyway, sure don't. I try to stay away from those type of. Yeah.
Some will judge. I'm not perfect, guys. God's still working on me. So Portia was talking about they were helping.
Okay, go ahead and share your parable.
No, well, so they were. And in this episode, they were going down to help the victims of Hurricane Harvey.
Wow.
Scripted. And so she was helping some of
that was scripted.
Of course. Come on. So she was talking about how she can empathize with the people because she remembers times when, they were going through the struggle and how they had to scrummage, through the couch for $1 to go to the dollar menu at McDonald's. And I pointed out to my wife, she lost me with that one because I've been in the struggle. We've been in the struggle. If you are to the point where you're scrummaging through the couch for $1, you're not going to McDonald's.
Heck no.
You're going to the nearest Family Dollar.
Yes.
And with that $1, you are buying a loaf of white bread.
Yeah.
Or a pack of bologna.
Of course.
Or a bag of rice.
Yes. Something that's going to last you more than a moment. These kids, go ahead, B. I'm sorry.
What are you going to do with the double cheeseburger from McDonald's if you're in the struggle? That feeds you.
Bruh.
And not even fully.
Yeah, you hungry 2 hours later. You could have got a big pack of ramen.
Exactly. You could have got the jumbo pack from Sam's Club.
My God.
For $1.
Man, bruh.
So, I said, babe, I don't believe her. She needs more people. If you are really struggling, you're not going to McDonald's. People who have been through the struggle know this. Me and my wife have been there. We're probably 3 or 4 years removed. We're doing all right now, but it wasn't too long ago. We were in the struggle. And so it came to mind that we should talk about struggle meals and put together the unofficial struggle meal grocery list. The things that you need to get from the store when you are going through the struggle.
Beatty, this might be the first Good Guys guidelines to surviving the struggle. The meal edition, brother.
We're going to help some people out there because it happens, man. You don't think it'll happen to you, but it'll happen.
Bruh, I have survived because of these points we're about to share with you. Like survived and ate well. and ate well.
In my mind.
In my mind.
I was eating well.
You remember what I put in the microwave that one time in college? That's survival, bruh. I had ramen, hot dogs. What else did I have? Was you there or was that Adam?
Oh, that was so disgusting.
But I survived.
That was so disgusting.
But I made it through.
I forgot all about that.
I made it to the other side, though.
I made it to fight another day.
I made it. I may have had. I was probably full of sodium and almost hypertension, but I made it.
Oh man!
And that thing. Looking back at that to me, because of struggle changes your perspectives on you. What you think you made, you thinking is gourmet, is garbage right now.
It really is.
As I look back, what I like hot dogs are sticking out of the ramen, bro. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I was just trying to make it, bro. Bro, I just saw what I had and thought spaghetti. I had spaghetti that day. Struggle will make you have spaghetti, and it's not even spaghetti. You just put ramen and hot dogs together and was like, yes, I'm having an exclusive Asian dish here today.
Right. All right. So we're going to put together our shopping list for the struggle. We're going to start with breakfast. What kind of things are we going to put on the grocery list for breakfast?
You got to put Eggo waffles in there.
Say what now?
Eggo waffles. Are we talking about poor stuff?
We're talking about the struggle, J.E.
Bruh.
So if you are going to have, let's see, I think I did used to get waffle. Of course, it wasn't Eggo brand.
Oh, no, it wasn't Eggo brand. It was definitely.
I don't even think it was the Great Value brand.
Like, it was cardboard.
It
was just the Walmart. I think but we didn't have Great Value back then. Great Value is like a recent brand. I don't remember Walmart having Great Value when we was growing up.
Yeah, see, you went through the struggle like when you were young. I went through the struggle like a couple of years ago. So
last year I went through the struggle, bro. Whew. Yeah, man. So for breakfast, bro, you know what I'm getting? First off, bread and eggs.
You're definitely getting eggs.
You definitely get eggs, bro.
You are going to become an egg connoisseur. You are going to become a chef of sorts when it comes to eggs.
Bruh, I'm talking about, like the first thing I learned to do to survive. I'm bougie now with the egg whites. But back in the day, a carton of eggs?
Oh man. That'll get you by.
Bruh, you know what you do? You put the egg, you stretch the egg to get you more out of it. When I cook the egg, I try to, because you got to make sure your pan is like really buttered. Because you can lose egg because if the pan sticks, you lost some of the egg.
Yeah, you got to make sure. And if you're in the struggle, you can't afford Pam, so you're probably
you're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to really cook that egg, and I'll make the egg stretch. You know how you move. You know how when you lift the pan up and it's moving in a circle to kind of spread it out. Bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, you make eggs work, bruh.
Yeah.
So bread, eggs.
Yep.
And what else, man?
For breakfast?
Breakfast is not struggle because breakfast is easy.
Yeah, I mean, eggs, some toast. You get some bread for some toast.
When you struggle, you can always have good breakfast. You could be in a struggle season and always have, because if you got a toaster, put toast, slice some butter, bruh, scramble some eggs, get you half a strip of bacon.
Yep. You get some of the off-brand jelly. It's not expensive.
Off-brand jelly, yeah, man. You can get, man, but you might have diabetes. But listen.
Get you some grits.
Oh, no. BD, how do we forget grits, bro?
I don't know how it took us that long to come up with grits.
Maybe because we bougie now.
No, you can't cook grits, so you have to get the instant ones.
Oh, yeah, you got to put it in the pack, man. Those things are nasty.
Well, hey.
Quaker. My bad. I got to put myself back in the mode of struggle. It was good.
Right. I mean, they're not that bad. You put the water in there, you put them in the microwave, put a little bit of, stir them, put a little bit of butter in there, and you mix it in with the eggs. Put some jelly in there with the toast. Straight.
Yeah, we're talking meals. That's a good breakfast, bro. And that's survival. But we can't forget the number one survival meal for breakfast, bro.
What's that?
And that's cereal.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you're not getting the name brand. So
no, you're not getting a name brand. You're getting the ones where the cartoons are the colors faded. And, you thought that's not Tony the Tiger, that's Tyrone the Tiger. Yeah, you just
not Tyrone. Tyrone the Tiger.
Tyrone. You got gold chains on, bro, and
they're great. They alright.
That's exactly what's on the box.
They alright.
They are not even the drawn out they, just they alright.
They alright.
Oh man! Hey, you think this don't happen? Though you saw the hip hop chips they got out now, bro.
Hip hop chips
with the Migos and stuff on them, dog.
No, I have not seen that.
Bruh, listen, listen, when I go to the 7-Eleven to get gas, bruh, I almost fell to the floor in laughter when I saw like y'all know what it is if y'all in the hood, the hip hop chips. They got hip hop people on there, bruh.
Yeah, I'm in northern New York, so they're not going to have that up here.
Bruh, but yeah, man, cereal with Tyrone.
Yeah, cereal is clutch. Because cereal can stand in as a meal any time of the day. I'm just going to be honest. When you're in the struggle, you'll be eating cereal for dinner.
Listen, bro, you'll be literally eating cereal like good, like, bro. But you got to be wise, though, man. You can't pour like you got money, bro.
Nah, you can't get the big bowl when you're in the struggle.
When life is bad, bro, you got to get your baby girl's bowl. You got to get that pink bowl with the little straw coming out the side.
Yeah, you got to get the little bowl, man. I have not graduated to the big bowl.
You just got to know where you are. So breakfast we got done.
We got breakfast covered for probably about $12.
Yeah, about $12. $12 that'll last you. Okay, because you can get 2 boxes. See, I shop like I'm poor still, bro. My basket, I still shop like I'm poor because I bought cereal and people were shocked that I didn't buy my top 5. We discussed our top 5 cereals, right?
Oh yeah.
I took a picture of my basket, and for those faithful good guys podcast listeners, y'all was asking where was the Captain Crunch. I got the honeycombs, B.
Oh,
honeycombs people sleep on honeycombs.
Honeycombs is a very good cereal.
Very good. It's top 6 to me. It could be in the 5. It just depends on what you feeling. But I ain't had honeycombs in such a long time. That thing is good, bruh.
I'm getting honeycombs this week.
But I got it because it was 2 for $4. so
all right.
If Captain Crunch is $3.79 and I can get 2 boxes of honeycombs for $4, honey bunches 1, 2, 3, and 4 gotta go.
Right. Absolutely. So we've got breakfast covered.
I think your kids need to be fed, bro.
Hear them in the background. That's okay.
It makes the podcast great since we don't no longer have any sound effects at the moment.
Well, yeah, gives a little authenticity to the podcast.
Oh yeah,
I'm a father of 4.
My house is peaceful and quiet.
So lunch.
Oh man, bologna and cheese, bro.
Bologna and cheese. You're not getting the finer deli meats. You're not getting
you getting the thing with the red strip on the outside of it, bro.
Yeah, you're
that's
getting
good.
Bologna.
Liver. Oh, we forgot about the meat for breakfast, though, bro. You know you're getting a liver mush, bro.
How much does that liver much run you, though?
Oh, never mind. You're right. Never mind.
I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't gotten.
I just know when we were struggling, my mom always got the liver mush.
Well, here's the thing. It'll last you, though, because all you need is a good one little slice.
Yeah. There we go. Liver mush is probably the breakfast meat that'll last you longer because when you get sausage now, it's like 4 sausage per pack, man. And bacon is gone. And but liver mush, we used to cut that thing thin, bruh. But liver mush and grits, bruh. Oh my God, with some eggs. You mix eggs, grits, and liver mush together. That's, bruh. You don't even know you poor. I grew up not even knowing I was poor, dog. Because when Mama cooked that grits with the liver mush and eggs, I said, Mom, don't make my plate. Don't make the ingredient. Don't make the stuff on my plate segregated. Integrate that.
Oh, you got to mix them all together,
bruh. But liver mush is so tasteful that one small thin slice. Oh man.
Yeah, when you're in the struggle, breakfast is definitely the most important meal of the day because you can still have a very tasty meal, a very fulfilling meal, and it's gonna have to last you for most of the day. I'm gonna be honest, you might not get lunch if you're in the struggle.
Nah, get toast. Make sure you eat your breakfast with toast because that'll hold you for some time. Or get you a pack of oatmeal, and just don't be bougie when you pour. You're in the struggle. There's no smoothies. There are no smoothies because fruit is expensive.
No, you're not getting a smoothie when you're in the struggle.
All you got to do, listen, I know your kids are not going to have the fruit snacks for lunch because you're going to be taking the fruit snacks for your nutrients through the fruit, right? Because that's the only fruit you're going to get is the fruit snacks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a banana. You can buy bananas. They're not expensive. But, all right, lunch, bruh. Bologna and cheese sandwich, bruh. Peanut butter jelly, man. Ooh.
Peanut butter and jelly is an essential.
And nobody knows you poor. Nobody knows you poor when you bring peanut butter and jelly to lunch.
Nope. Not at all.
But if you bring a bologna and cheese sandwich, yeah, you poor. Because people are going to be looking at like, oh, that's bologna?
Say what?
People are going to be like, oh, you poor because you got bologna in that sandwich.
Yeah, you only eat bologna when you're in the struggle. So that's a clear giveaway. Peanut butter and jelly. Oh, he's just a frugal guy, But yeah, peanut butter and jelly is definitely an essential for the struggle. You're gonna get bologna, but that's something that you'll eat in the comfort of your home. So,
man, cheese. I mean, back in the day, man, cheese was a delicacy. But the thing about cheese was, I didn't know there was shredded cheese until I was old, bruh. My mom used to put the singles, the Kraft singles, not even Crafts. I don't even know what it was called, bruh. But that was my cheese for a long time.
Yeah, man. No, when you're in the struggle, you're not getting the Kraft singles. You got that cheese that it doesn't break when you bend it.
It doesn't break when you bend it. And my mom, listen, man.
And it does not melt.
No, it doesn't melt. But you just that's all you knew. Bro, when I get my cheese from Whole Foods, bro, I taste the difference in my cheeses, bro.
Oh, yeah. You can taste the difference in good quality cheese.
But yeah, bologna and cheese sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, man. And I think that's it for lunch, bro. Because you ain't got no side salad. You ain't no Postmates. You ain't getting none. You're not getting none delivered to you. No Uber Eats. You praying while you making that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, hoping that you don't pass out at 2:00 for hunger. Yeah.
That's why you got to have that breakfast. If you've had that big breakfast, right, you should be okay. And then lunch, you hit them with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, you might be able to get away with 2. I mean,
honestly, bro, when I was going through my frugal stages, bro, I used to just eat half a sandwich. Now I ate the other half later, bro.
Hey, you got to space it out, man. You can fool yourself into thinking that you're full. You eat that half a sandwich, give it about 20 minutes. You'll start to feel full. Then in a couple of hours, you'll be hungry again. Eat the other half.
Bro, when you struggling, boy, you drink a lot of water, bro.
you drink a lot of water.
Oh, man, boy. You all right, bro? Yeah, man, it's just hot out here, bro. It's winter. It's winter time.
Why you drinking so much water,
bro? It's hot, bro. Nah, it's winter, bro. You all right? Nah, bro. I gotta trick myself into thinking I'm full, man. Because
exactly.
But when you spread that peanut butter and jelly, that's a thin layer of peanut butter and a thin layer of jelly, bro.
That's a thin layer, man. You can't spread it on thick.
Nah, because that peanut butter and jelly gotta last you your whole work week, bro. When you rich, bro, you just being so boastful with the spread, bro.
Oh yeah.
2 layers of peanut butter and they just slap the jelly on there like you got money, like you a boss.
Exactly.
But when you poor, boy, you utilize that spoon and that fork. you thinly scrape it, and then you put the rest back into the peanut butter jar.
You ain't never lied. Well, you're in a good place when you're making the peanut butter and jelly and you hitting all the corners. When you're hitting those corners.
Boy, your sandwich is so dry, bro.
Every single bite.
BD, I'm so poor, bro. When I get these breakfast meals and they be putting the jelly in your bag, I save that. I save that jelly, bro. I be like y'all be selling. It's like y'all be saving those Polynesian packets, bro.
Oh man, when you're in the struggle,
Every
you go to McDonald's and you go in and you say, "Hey, I just came through the drive-through and I didn't get my ketchup.
Can I get more ketchup? Because
Can I get some ketchup?"
the babies want hot dogs tonight, and you ain't gonna be able to. You want them to have them Heinz.
Hot dogs are for dinner every day when you're in the struggle.
Oh, bro. We ain't even got the dinner yet. That's just okay.
Yeah, and that's a good segue. We'll go ahead and go into dinner, and like we've already said, you already know, hot dogs.
Hot dogs, easy, bro. And it's fun. It's fun for kids. Like it's fun. But for you, I know you're crying while you're eating it. And
I know you're crying while you're eating it.
But you hold it strong for the babies and saying, babies, yay, hot dogs again. Yay.
Oh, yeah. Kids, and they think that's what's so great about hot dogs. Your kids don't know you're struggling. They're thinking it's the greatest thing ever and you're the coolest mom and dad on the planet.
Bruh, but you know what you're putting that hot dog in between? A slice of bread. You don't have...
You are not buying hot dog buns. You're in the struggle. They are not multi-purpose.
I didn't know what hot dog buns were until I went to those church events. When you went to those church events and they talking about they put your hot dog in a bun, I said, "What's this?"
No.
My early stage of my life was nothing but a hot dog and what sucks about because it won't hold your hot dog, bro. So
it won't.
It won't. Honestly, bro, I like the slice of bread better than the hot dog bun, bro. Makes me feel like, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm becoming too much.
Not even a little bit.
I'm becoming too much in character. Sorry.
Not even a little bit.
You took me back to a very, very dear place, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, it's real. It gets real. But no, you can't get hot dog buns only serve one purpose. When you're in the struggle, you need foods that are multi-purpose.
Yeah, bread is multi-purpose, bro. Bread will get you through all 3 meals, bro.
All 3 meals. But you're having hot dogs on regular light bread.
Oh, we talking about the white bread with the white girl on it, bro.
Say what?
That bread with the white girl on it.
Yeah.
Dixie, was it Dixie?
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but
it's
light bread.
She was the first white person I met. I'm just joking. Anyway, wow. But you're also going to have
you're having hot dogs for dinner.
Spaghetti with ketchup sauce.
Oh, goodness gracious. I've never been there, but...
bro. Your upbringing came out of your mom almost said, "Nah, we never..." But, bruh, I had spaghetti with the meat, not meat sauce, ketchup.
Wow. I was with you. We have traveled down the path of struggle, and that is the point where I get off and I let you continue. Like you.
Well, go ahead and pass the mic, bro. Let me finish this out like a G. Let me finish this out like a G. Let me finish this.
This is where I hop off.
Let me finish this. Boy, everybody's getting off right now, but the faithful few. The faithful few are still on for the rest of this ride, brother. Spaghetti, bro, with no Prego ketchup.
Man.
Ketchup. And we didn't have the garlic toast bread that you got that was man. Your mom put the same bread that you had for breakfast.
Hey, I've done it though.
Put that thing in the oven, not in the toaster. Put that thing in the oven. Let that butter get in that thing. Oh my God, bro.
Now, if you've made it just a little, if you got that job but you ain't started yet, you might have some garlic salt.
Oh yeah,
sprinkle that thing on there with the butter. Bruh. It's just as good.
It's just as good. Actually better, bro. Because honestly, bro, this stuff be. But all I'm trying to say is that, man, my mom, we used to have the ketchup spaghetti. We definitely had the hot dogs, and you poor when you had breakfast and for dinner.
Oh man, hey, breakfast for dinner is clutch.
As a kid, I'm like, yay! But breakfast my mom,
dinner.
I'm like, wow, mom, you're so genius and innovative. Thanks, mom. And my mom over there counting bills and crying, and because she knew she had to hurry up and cook those eggs because she had to go think about the bills. So those are the quick meals, bro. Spaghetti with ketchup, hot dogs. Oh man, bro. You knew your mom got a little raise or she had some overtime when you actually have fries, bro. You know, when your mom gets, it usually happens after tax or during tax time. It's when you still struggling, but your meals just elevate just a little bit.
Just a little
just
bit.
not much. You know, you're not having tater tots. You don't got Tyson's chicken nuggets. No. Like you you got Tom nuggets. You know, you got bro. When I tasted Tyson, bro, when I went to those white people's house in Cramerton, bro,
Yeah.
when I came home knowing I was like, yeah, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm poor.
Yep.
Listen, trust me. When you stay in a white person's house that's not in your neighborhood, you are then introduced to the fact that you are poor. Because think about it. You went to the school in your neighborhood. You went to the Walmart and grocery store in your neighborhood. You didn't see you didn't know. I didn't know what a Harris Teeter was. All I knew was Food Line and Giant Penny, bro. That's all I knew.
Right.
But when I went to the when I went to the white people house, when I went to their house, man, and I'm like, bacon with fat on it?
With the fat
on it? My bacon was just rubbery, but this bacon, bro, when I taste that bacon, bro, and I had brisket for the brisket.
Oh gosh.
I was like, what's brisket? I went home and then talked to my mom for a few hours, bro, because you know you can't say a few days because you gotta talk. I was like, Mom, are we okay? Is everything all right?
I need you to get your mind right, Mom. What's going on?
Bro, you knew when the power was out when Mom made you go to bed 2 hours. Why am I going to bed at 5? Because the sun's still out? Why am I going to bed?
Just go to bed.
Baby, no question. Oh, no TV. We got to pray. My mom used to play that trick on my mind. The power's out, man.
No, y'all did have to pray.
Yeah, we had to pray. My mom was like, go read a book. This is great for us. The windows are open. Try to get a breeze in, bro. Man, listen, I could be on the podcast forever talking about struggle, bro.
Man, and it happens. It happens. It's happened to both of us. It happens. It'll sneak up on you.
Oh yeah, you could be doing good. Hard times don't care who you are.
That's right.
Hard times will say, you lost your job today, no more Whole Foods.
That's right.
But I'm so glad I was raised with the Giant Pity and Food Line that in any given moment,
exactly,
I can turn a bad situation into a great time. Great laughters happen when you understand great pain. Woo, boy, I'm preaching today.
Yeah. It's true though. Like, and that when we went through, that situation, me and my wife, it was real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it was the most fun of times, but we did, we made light of the situation. Like, we'd be laughing, putting together them struggle meals.
But they be so good, bro, because now you got to be innovative.
But you got your family with you. That's the most important thing. You got people with you that you love, and hey, you got to be innovative. And when we finally came out of that thing, I was like, hey, babe, I tell you what, if it ever goes back down, you know what I'm saying? If stuff ever goes left again, we know how to do it.
We know how to do it, man. I'm the type of guy, man. We don't need no video games, man. We don't need no cable. Get the Uno cards, bro.
Hey, bring out the Uno cards.
Phase 10, bro. Let's go. Let's go, man. Man, y'all gotta learn. Y'all gotta embrace struggle, man. Like, I'm glad you brought this up because, man, we done taught some of y'all how to survive. One day, y'all kids that ain't never struggled, y'all gonna listen and be like, you know what, man? I think he's baloney.
Yep, they're gonna go back to this podcast. What do I need to get from the store? I can't afford the stuff that I normally get. I got $50. What am I gonna do?
Well, what you're not gonna do, this is what y'all do. Y'all go right to fast food. That's exactly what that young girl did. You don't go and waste your last coins you go to Bi-Lo, you go to Harvey's, you go to the hood and just whatever grocery store in the hood.
Exactly.
Yes, the meat looks like it's dead and death all over it. Yes, the meat is not vibrant red and rich.
No.
It don't matter. It's just for a season. You struggle. Yes, man. Yes, but these people have to eat this every day. It's okay.
It's okay.
Man, You know what, man? I think I'm ready for the next struggle. man. But I'm definitely not doing the spaghetti with ketchup, man. That's just Prego at $2.29 now. So so we can actually make that work.
Please don't go back there.
Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna struggle again, man. Just in case times do get bad nationally, maybe I'll be able to survive. But y'all people don't know how to struggle. Oh man.
You know now.
You know
if you listen to the Good Guys podcast, you will be ready.
You just listened to the first Good Guys guidelines to surviving a struggle season. B man,
I hope that was for somebody.
That was for somebody because that girl who went to when you go to fast food, you eat for a moment. But if you know how to stretch $1, bruh, I know how to stretch $1, man.
Gotta learn how to stretch that thing.
Especially when it comes to gas, bruh. When it comes to, bruh, you know, when you low on money and you low on gas, you got to know your car.
You right about that one.
You got to know your car.
Just because that thing say E, don't mean you got to fill it back up just then.
Nah, man, listen, man.
But you got to learn that thing, though. You got to learn the car.
Bruh, I just started filling up my car like a year. When I got that CMS job, bruh, I was like, dang, that's how much it costs to fill my car up? Woo. And I got Durango. That thing is $50. But when you making good money, you fill up. But when it comes in between checks, and I'm like, I ain't filling up today. I'm gonna put 5 on number. Y'all know that. Listen.
Hey, put 5 on it there.
I got 5 on it. Boy, you know that's the song you thinking. And no, every gas station clerk knows the struggle.
Right.
Because when you don't pay at the pump, you struggle. You know you struggle when you got to take that cold walk into the store. Yes, you got your nice clothes on, you got a nice car out there, but they be like, he's struggling. Because when you filling up at the pump, you got a car, swipe.
Exactly.
But bro, when you got some loose change, like, man, can I?
You got that crumpled $5 bill,
bro. Sometimes I be going there, man. Put $6.48 on that. Go ahead,
that'll get me home.
And you get that pound on the chest from the gas station clerk. He knows, bro. You be like, man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. When you pour, it ain't no perfect 10-0-0, 20-0-0. That thing is 678, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, wow. Y'all know how to survive now.
Exactly. All right. We're going to move on to the topic that is still sweeping the nation.
It's still sweeping.
Still sweeping the nation. And it is one gotta go.
All right.
Social media.
Oh, man. This is going to be a tough one, bro. Easy for you probably, but...
Yeah, pretty much any of them could probably go. But anyway, social media edition, one's gotta go. The first one. Facebook.
Okay.
The classic.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The original.
The first. Well, not really. Yeah, first social media, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've got YouTube.
Okay.
You've got Instagram.
Ooh.
And I went with Twitter. I was torn between Twitter and Snapchat, but Instagram kind of jacked.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. Put Twitter/Snapchat, bro. Nah, they're not the same thing. You're right. It's Twitter.
They're not the same thing. I'm going to go with Twitter because Instagram took Snapchat's whole steez. So.
Man, Instagram, Mark what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a savage, bro.
He really is. He bought Instagram
for $1 billion, and now that thing's worth like 16, 20 something billion, or if not more, or not less, but it's more than $1 billion.
Right.
All right, man. Which one's got to go? Let's see.
So you've got Facebook, which is the pioneer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of played out now.
But it's foundational, though, man. Facebook is foundational.
It is the foundation. It's, whenever you feel like you've strayed away too far.
All social roads leads back to Facebook, bro.
They do. I'm going to say it stays for me for that reason.
Yeah, because you don't know how to use the others.
This is very true. It's the only one that I actually know how to use effectively.
YouTube, it's got to stay for me, bro, because that's where I make my money, bro. That's where I make my living, bro.
Absolutely. YouTube has allowed people to make a living doing things that they love to do.
Well, I'm not
YouTube
living
is,
off of YouTube yet. I'm just saying I've
well,
just
I'm not
started.
saying that you are, but
Oh,
some people are. Some people are. Absolutely.
YouTube is paying me now, so I am getting checks from YouTube now. So I'm definitely
That's what's up.
I can't get rid of YouTube.
Right. So we've got Instagram and Twitter. I feel like this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, man. That's why you should have just put man. Let's pick what's another social media platform besides Twitter, bro? Because Twitter got to go. Like,
I mean, Twitter is important. Like a lot of
that's true. It is extremely important. You're right.
It's important. It's just that compared to those other three, it's
but I do go to Twitter to find what's going on. I think Twitter is our news platform. It's
like our news.
It is our news
medium. Yeah.
But Twitter doesn't benefit nobody else but gossipers and people looking for news. Like it doesn't help me out. Like it's cool because I'm a quote maker. I make quotes and I try to put something out there, and Twitter's my best platform to do that.
Right.
But man, you can't really pop off on Twitter. Like Instagram really destroyed. Like we're all back in kindergarten again. We just want pictures. That's all we want.
Right.
We just want
That's
pictures.
all we really want.
Show me what you want to say. Show me what you want to say.
Yep. That's how it used to be on Facebook when they started having the news feed. I'd be scrolling down and I'd see the statuses and things like that. But then it was like, ooh, picture.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say. You can be saying the most profound thing ever. If there's a picture below it, I'm scrolling down to the picture.
Yeah. And I think Twitter's a necessity, but to never have Twitter's like never having like Donald Trump, never having what other feuds are out there? Like stuff that people laugh and enjoy. Like Twitter's like the place to, well, no, I don't really like Twitter, man, because that's where the trolls are. Trolls are on Twitter. You know why? You know why trolls are on Twitter? Instagram is for pretty people. Twitter is for ugly people.
That is kind of true. Because Instagram is like the news anchor. Twitter is the radio host.
Twitter's like, hey, were you listening to the? Yeah, you're ugly.
Right.
Because if you're trolling, that means your life is ugly.
Yeah.
So Twitter has to go because Facebook is the foundation. YouTube is where I'm getting checks from. Instagram is just cool, man. I got the Snapchat experience. You can follow, and if you're not following me, you can follow me at my Coach Josh, and I do post my stories, and you can actually see the life of Coach Josh. It's funny. It's nothing really pops off.
It's not necessary. I wouldn't call it lit.
It's just there's a light there. It's the light of Christ, but it's not lit though. I do the same thing every day. I show you clips of me driving to work. I show a couple of clips of the kids. Show you a clip of me at the gym, showing you don't see me hooping. I just show you my record for that day, and that's
right. That could be completely fabricated.
Nah, bro, that's one thing I'm not gonna lie about because that's just that's just soft.
Sure.
That's soft, bro. You tell the truth. And I have posted when I was 0-2. I've posted. Yeah.
Okay.
But Instagram is just cool. It's a dangerous place though. Instagram is you know what? To save marriages. To save families, Instagram may have to. Nah, I'm joking. Instagram, to say the right thing, Instagram has to go, but it's not going nowhere. I'm not letting it go.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
You just got to. You just got to navigate that explore. Just don't hit the explore button.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah, man. But Twitter.
Yeah, be careful on Instagram.
Yeah, but Twitter's got to go.
Twitter's got to go. We're in agreement on that one.
Dang, bro, this was so easy, bro. Twitter compared to all three of those. But hey, you might have a different opinion out there, listeners. So
that's true.
List below which social media got to go.
Drop in the comments which social media's got to go, because some people live on Twitter, and it's not always trolls. I mean, some people really use Twitter. Some people, that is really how they consume their news. That's their medium. for keeping up with what's going on in society.
Sometimes Twitter is good for the witty people, like the people who got a way of words. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not saying you are only a trolls. Yeah, you're right. There's some witty people. I use Twitter for my quotes because it's digestible. People are going there for words. You're not going to Twitter for pictures. You're going to Twitter for words. And I utilize all 4 platforms for one goal and one mission. And they're all a necessity. But if I didn't ever have Twitter, I'm sure Facebook would have created Twitter within its platform. So it's like you're gonna get Twitter because Mark is after everybody, bro.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, like we said, hop in the comments about which one you would keep. Hop in the comments or whether or not you would smash or pass on the Taco Bell fries. Hop in the comments if you've got any struggle meals that you've concocted over the years.
Yes, please share with us different cultures, the Jamaicans, the Caribbeans, the white people struggle. The white people, Africans, Germans, Australians. Help us.
Help everyone.
So if I get stuck in your country, I'll know how to survive the struggle.
Exactly. J.E., do you have? I know you didn't get to do it last week because you busted out with some cramps.
Hey, man, listen, bro. I've drunk a lot of water this week, and I've had maybe a banana or 2 a day because that was the worst experience of my recent life.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So my motivational moment for your Monday is stir the gift. You don't want to have a stagnant gift. You got to make sure you surround yourself with systems and individuals that will stir the gift in you. A lot of people's gifts have been cemented. It's hardened. It hasn't been stirred in a while. But when you stir that gift, you're basically saying that I'm engaging with it. I'm interacting with it. I'm sharpening it. And like we said earlier, don't worry about pushing yourself into a place of promise. Pace yourself to there because you learn more about yourself. You learn more about the industry. You learn more about your craft in the journey, not the place you're endeavoring to go. So make sure that every day you take time to stir your gift. And that means if you're a writer, you should be writing every day. If you're a drawer or an artist, you should be drawing every day. If you're a singer, you should be going through different rituals, rituals or repetitions to get your voice. Like, never let your gift sit one day. Each day, stir that gift. Listen, so many people's writing abilities, because let me tell you this, if you don't stir your gift will become stale. Your gift will become stagnant. Every day, if you want to get better, you got to stir that gift. And any day that you go without stirring your gift is only going to become even more hardened. And you're going to find yourself not reaping the fruit of your labor. Like I said before in one of my messages, you cannot reap fruit from an undone process. If you cannot get full from half. So you got to make sure you follow the way through and finish so you can reap a full harvest from your gifts. That's all I got for today, B.
All right. Excellent sound wisdom as usual from Joshua Ezzy again. We want to thank everybody who listens to the Good Guys podcast for listening. We want to thank you guys for hopping in the comments. Again, hop in the comments if you've got any struggle meals that we didn't cover. Hop in the comments. Let us know if you'd smash or pass on the Taco Bell fries. Hop in the comments on which one's got to go. Let us know if there's any topics that you want us to discuss on the Good Guys podcast as well. I promise you we do read the comments. I read them. Josh reads them. I'm going to hop in the comments. I'm like 2 or 3 episodes behind right now that I need to comment on some stuff that I saw that was funny. But again, that's all we've got for today. Be on the lookout for the holy parodies that are on the way. We thank you guys so much for listening to the Good Guys podcast. Share it, like it. Hop in the comments. Josh, you got anything else for the people?
Man, that's it. Want to shout out Grace, man, who came to Unplug this Thursday. And I forgot to tell you this, B. Her and her sister said they love the podcast, man. They think it's a great balance. I want to shout them out. And all the guys, all you ladies that post and guys that post below, man, I want to shout you guys out because, man, we've been doing this for years and we didn't know it was going to be that funny for you guys and that entertaining. So I'm glad it's a blessing to you guys. Do us a big favor and share. But I just want to shout Grace out and her sister. Forgive me for not knowing your name, but thank you so much for listening and letting me know what you think. And please let us know your feedback. We would love to see what we could do to become better or celebrate us. Let us know what we do well. That's it, B.
All right. So for Joshua Ezzy, I am Brandon Dixon. We are the good guys.
And we're only good because he good. My bad, B. Peace.
Yeah, every single time you slip on that, but it's okay. Peace.